You ever notice how people drive around with a garage full of junk while complaining they're broke? If you don't have any friends that do that, it might be you. How about that rusty grill? Maybe you got a pile of copper wire or a random chunk of metal that's been sitting behind the shed since the Clinton administration. Yeah, all of that is money. And that's where Premier Metal Recycling comes in. These guys know value, like real value, not internet math, actual cash value. Whether it's scrap steel, copper, brass, aluminum, Premier Metal will tell you what it's worth and put money in your hand. Honestly, it's one of the few places left where cleaning out your garage can actually pay off. They have 2 convenient locations, 909 West Linden Avenue in East Rochester and 11 Carnes Street in downtown Rochester. You can also check daily pricing and exactly what materials they're buying at premiermetalgroup.com. Or, if you're feeling friendly, give them a call directly at 585-436-4020. Premier Metal Recycling, because your junk pile might actually be your emergency fund. When it comes to home improvement, you've got choices. Let's say there's a hole in the bedroom wall, and somehow nobody in the house knows how it got there. You could fix it. I mean, there's always YouTube, right? But 3 hours later, it's going to look like a patch job. Not even a good patch job. And how about that leak under the kitchen sink? Yeah, you said you'd get to it, and that was, 2.5, 3 months ago? If we're being honest, we all have that list. The one where deep down, you're not totally sure you've got the skills to pull it off. If it's my list, I'm calling Mac of all trades. Holes in the wall? Handled. Leaky sinks? Done. Full kitchen remodel? Yeah, they got that too. And hey, warmer weather's coming. How's that deck looking? Need it extended? Rebuilt? Outdoor patio? Don't be a deckhead. Call Mac of all trades. 585-202-9218. That's 585-202-9218. And you can see all they do online at macofalltrades.net. They'll handle it, so you don't have to.
When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of all trades studio in Fairport and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Thanks for getting your pot on. Thanks for telling a friend. That's how we spread the word about the pirate ship. Look who's here.
Woo! What is going on? Happy hump day. What it is, what it be, what it never could.
What were you giving me a hand signal for?
What's that?
Just you did something with your hand when I was, just as we were starting. I started the video a little late, and I was...
No, I was just doing my normal
you're
6 shooters and, just getting ready to rock and roll, baby, to pump it up. It's game time, man. I'm in pregame.
Oh.
Pregame. Have you seen the videos of the they had did you talk about the blue versus red Buffalo Bills game? And now it's coming out that, I don't know if it's true or not, that there's some bad seats in this $2 billion stadium, like behind... Steel girders.
I have no idea.
Have you seen? No, have you seen?
I got to tell you, like, the unfortunate part for me right now is that I have not looked at anything on social media.
Okay.
I've been running around, and then there's all these things like I'll get somebody going, hey, something's spelled wrong in one of the videos. Could you go back and fix that for me?
God.
And I'm like. And I'm trying to straighten the camera out. And I said, yeah, I'll get on it. But then I'm like, I don't even know what they're talking about necessarily. And I don't know that it was anybody's fault in particular, right? Because somebody's going to hear this and go, what did I do wrong? No, I don't know that anybody did anything wrong. And I think this might have been a me thing, but I have no idea. But I'm coming to the end of the summer semester. I've got 30 more hours I have to get.
Almost time for spring break. Let's go to Fort Lauderdale, Billy.
I wish I could. And then, so I haven't looked at anything. But I did see something where someone was bitching about it. And I'm like, that's funny. because
something misspelled?
I heard all no about the
Bills?
stadium.
Oh, yeah.
And I had heard. I just saw rave reviews from the people who had been there. Although I didn't do any investigating, and I don't know where these things were, nor do I necessarily care. I felt a little bad because I'm like, yeah, shit. If you're buying season tickets and stuff, that really sucks. But
I didn't know if you heard anything. And
No,
of course, with
the other
social media,
yeah.
is it true? Is it not true? Are they actually
it
going
probably is
behind
true.
a girder? And I mean,
It probably is true. Who knows?
Right.
I have no idea. I don't even have the time. I got to tell you something. Like, I'm getting to the point where I go,
yeah,
I'm not buying season tickets, so
Right.
I don't care.
Right.
And if you're a season ticket holder, if you've invested, I would be upset. And you have a right to be upset if that's the case. That would really, really suck.
Have you seen the broken table in the?
Yes, that's supposed to be a
Bill's Mafia
yeah.
thing. Yeah, that's kind
I
of
mean,
cool.
I've seen these things.
Right.
I just haven't gone into investigating.
Right.
I've gotten to a point in my life where I'm like, I've got enough.
On your plate.
No.
Yeah.
I've got enough real life shit.
Right.
Like ugly, real life, ugly shit that I don't need to look for somebody else's.
Right.
I'm sorry that you bought tickets, and that does suck. And I will say most of the people that are probably jumping on and yelling about it are never going to buy a ticket to that fucking stadium anyway. So I have no idea. But it does. It sucks if that's true. And I don't know. And I've seen some things and have heard from what I would say is a very reliable source, but beyond yourself, Doug, a reliable source, that it is true. I think I spent 30 seconds looking at something the person posted. So that's my education on it. Other than that, and again, I'm not trying to minimize. I'm not trying to say, hey, no big fucking deal. It's a game. Right. No, it sucks.
I mean, maybe that's the only 4 or 5 seats that
buddy, who gives a fuck?
Right.
If you spent that much money plus a PSL, I would be really upset. That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
And you know what? What do they say? The squeaky wheel gets the grease. You know?
Yeah.
You know? I mean, look.
And then I just saw, I forgot, it started raining there during the game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And then all these fans are moving back. And the caption is, good thing they didn't put the dome on, because they had it far enough over that it wasn't going to affect the fans.
Right.
Well,
it did affect the fans?
It did affect
Why?
the fans.
Because it blew in a certain way? I mean, it's part of the elements, though,
of course,
too.
with football, yeah.
I mean, what do you... I don't know. And again,
I'll go to one game once every 2 years.
Yeah, I go to games when I can, and I have no problem spending the money for the that's fine. My point is though that I don't know. I mean, I'm like one of those old ships that you pull into harbor, right? Every once in a while.
The Bounty.
And they come along and they have to scrape the barnacles off.
You got hemorrhoids, Bill?
I had to go to the dermatologist today. I had something cut off my back. And I had something frozen off my face. If you could see, like on this side, it'll eventually just fall off. But
I really can't tell.
No, it's just
I'm just looking in your eyes.
So I go, I don't know, because I went in there.
You worried about me limping?
You were fucking limping,
I wasn't
motherfucker.
limping.
You were fucking limping.
I'm just well aware that one wrong turn.
Okay, it's all right.
Yeah,
that's what happens when you become a man of a certain age.
One
wrong turn, one way to go. I had to do in one of my classes, and I bombed it pretty badly, but you had to get up. I didn't think she was going to have me do it, but she did. You had to say 20 things.
Well, you're the teacher's pet. You bring in the liquor and everything.
No, that was a different class.
Oh, okay.
Different class completely.
Word gets around, Bill.
Yeah. But there was 20 things you would love about yourself, and it can't be roles you play. I love that I'm a good sibling. I love that I get, those are roles. What do you love about yourself? And one of the things, and it came up the other night because Chris Barron from the Spin Doctors got me tickets to the show. And there I run into a mutual friend, and we're talking. And I should have said, one of the things I love is that at my age, I still have hair, and most of it isn't gray. And this guy says something to me. He's there with his wife. It's her birthday. He got these tickets back in January. They're excited. We're chatting for a minute. And then he says, I said, oh, that's funny. I said, my birthday's coming up in like a week or so. And I said, how old I'm going to be. And I said, I will never ask, because they kind of looked at me and they looked at each other. And he goes, well, at least we have our hair. Dougie Fresh would give anything to have the hair.
Who said that? He did?
Jay.
Jay?
Yeah.
Jay who?
why is his last name escaping me right now? But you always saw him at like Ole's and stuff. Maybe you went. I don't know if you went to high school with him. I'll find it.
Nazca? No.
Yeah.
Doesn't help me with a breast cancer bowl, does he?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Jay.
But yeah. It made me laugh. Then
I'm happy with my hair. I'm not going to shave it and go bald. I still got some up on the roof.
That's right, baby.
Right.
Come on, live that life. Who gives a shit? Just as long as you're a pretty decent person, I think that's all that fucking matters, doesn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, I do too. I thought of you too because if I say this name, it's a comedian. His name is Des Bishop. Des Bishop did play here once. He's down in New York City a lot.
Yeah.
And I have thought about this piece often. I think he did it like 3 years ago at the Comedy Cellar. And it's how I always have, like, we hear, well, there's two things. This isn't what made me think of you. There is a segment in here that I thought, I wonder if this is true. And I will have to play the bit for Doug. But when people talk about, like, and we've heard it, right? White privilege, and people get very fired up and go, well, I had to work my ass off to get where I am. And I have always taken it as, yeah, you have. I mean, me too. But I think that you're a little more trusted at times because of that. Like, you just have an easier time of walking in and out of places. I have said that I've never, ever felt out of place anywhere I went, whether it was a high-end country club, someplace that was really fancy in Deer Valley that I got invited to that was like all these, I just never felt out of place, and I could walk in there. And I could walk into a garage and talk cars with a guy named Racing Randy who, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's been no place that I felt like I didn't fit or people were like, hey, what the fuck's this guy doing here? I mean, I pushed it so far that when the PGA Championship, not this last one, but the one before that, was at Oak Hill, I followed a TV station crew up to get pictures with the Wanamaker trophy that they were handing out. Pictures of me pretending to kiss it, all this shit that would have gotten you in a lot of fucking trouble. Mm-hmm. And then I walked out of that room and I had, I wasn't alone. And I said, oh, let's go over here. And it was a private party. So I went up, I ordered a drink. I sat down, I was eating. And one person I'm with kept getting nervous looking around. I'm going, act like you belong. Act like you belong. You're all good. Just as we're wrapping up and finishing up, some guy comes over to the table and goes, hey, guys, this is a private party. You're going to have to leave. And we were leaving anyway. But it was like 45 minutes to an hour. You understand? Mm-hmm. Like, I just knew if you, I was dressed appropriately. So that's what I have always thought privilege was. Not that I had to work hard, but just that there was nobody going, hey, stop that guy and frisk him down because I think he took 4 cans of beans. Yeah, I just didn't have that. I'm not saying that they shouldn't do that. Please understand that. I don't know. But I love this. I absolutely love this piece by Dez. And then he goes into something, and I think it made me think of you. So okay. I hope you're not upset.
When would I be upset with you?
Oh, never. Absolutely never. Let's see what I say. Let's see.
In fact, I'll go even further. I'm not just a straight white guy. I am the worst type of straight white guy. A good-looking straight white guy. I have not suffered. I'm sure I walked on this stage. There's some diversity in the crowd. You saw me, fucking 47-year-old gray-haired white guy. You were like, look at this asshole. He hasn't suffered a day in his life. And you are correct. I have a house in the Hamptons. You know how I got it? I inherited it. And we're from Queens. That's how easy it is to be a white person. We're not even fancy people. I got a fucking house in the Hamptons. Good-looking straight white guy. Best thing to be, man. It's not controversial. This isn't offending anybody. This is a historical fucking accuracy. Tall, good-looking straight white guy. Are you kidding me? Tall is a privilege. Unless you're on a plane, tall is a privilege. You know? True. You know, and nobody wants to talk about all the other privileges. You know, I'll tell you what makes me laugh the most is I love when I say,
this is my favorite part.
You know, it's not a tough time to be a straight white guy. And people always cheer, and women always cheer at that. And I'm fine with that, you know. And I know about sexism and the patriarchy. I know about all that shit. But I do love sometimes when women think that they are somehow devoid of their own discriminations, their own little blind spots of discrimination. Because I know that for a fact, women love to discriminate against who? Anybody? Short men. Thank you. Short men. You know how I know? Because they don't fucking hide it. They can't fucking say it enough. It's literally on their Tinder profiles. Under 6 feet, not apply. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Do they?
Who do you think you are discriminating against our short kings? That's heightism. That's the next round of canceling. They're coming for you, you heightist bitches. You know who you are. You know who you are. They're coming for you next. But personally, I don't care because I'm 6'3".
I have seen him before.
Good-looking, straight white guy. Best thing to be, man. And I acknowledge that privilege. I acknowledge it. Now, in fact, I'll go even further. I'm not just a tall...
All right, there you go. I think it's sort of replaying again. But, I mean, I just laugh so hard at that because I go, yeah, that's kind of like how I've lived. And I didn't even think of height as a thing.
It is.
And then
big thing.
Recently, they just did a study of the percentage of men who are over 6 feet, okay? And it's a low percentage in the country of men over 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
And then they go to but out of the CEOs of major corporations, 68 or 72% are over 6 feet tall.
Well, they're domineering their what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. I like to think charming and handsome and likable and lovable.
They're somewhat intimidating just by that height.
Yeah. I guess. Mm-hmm. I mean, look,
you're not intimidating. You're just tall.
Right. But I don't want to be intimidating. I don't want. But like, here's the thing: is and then I started to think about this because I was like, why didn't I say that when I was asked what I love? I love my hair. I love that I fucking have it. I love it.
Height.
I've had a guy sit there once and go, "Hey, you got a lot of lettuce up there, man. How old are you?"
How many did you get through?
How many what?
Things that you liked about yourself. You're supposed to do 20, right?
Oh God.
How many did you
No,
get?
it's not like about yourself. It's love, and it can't be roles you play.
Okay, how many did you get through?
I got 20.
You got 20?
I had to. She wouldn't let me sit down. It took me 15 minutes. I'm not sitting. I'm in front of the class.
45 seconds per
I'm
thing.
fucking up in front of the class.
What were they?
I love my sense of humor.
Okay.
But I don't even remember, Doug, because
Really?
I think I kept saying how
say
many.
you love
I got to 12.
Did you love the size of your penis? Did
No.
You say that? You didn't say that?
No.
Oh.
How am I going to say that?
Oh, you say it. That's one. That's 1.5.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have.
You say you love your kids? Is that part of it?
You can't.
No?
That's a role
That's a
that
role.
you cannot
write about yourself.
Yes,
right.
it has to be 100% only about you.
I love that I've never had the gout. Can you say that?
Yeah, I suppose you could.
I love my health. I love my eye color.
Yes. No, and what I was going to say, because then she goes, I'm going to ask you again next week. She didn't. She threw 2 other questions at me. Everybody in the class has to go up in front of the class. You get 2 questions, oral exam on everything we've covered in the past 7 weeks. And it could be anything, right? And every week we did it, but it was always cumulative.
Are you the oldest guy in this class?
Yes.
Okay.
By far. And I.
What is everybody, 19 or 20?
No, because they're all have graduated college.
Okay.
So they're all at least of drinking age.
20.
They're at least 21. They're at least 21. But I'm
Anybody want to go to happy hour with me? No, Mr. Moran. No, thank you.
Well, I mean, I've had a few go, yeah, you remind me of your dad, of my dad. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And I'm older than some of their dads. Mm-hmm. And I have no problem with any of that. How should I say this? I am very comfortable in my own skin. I wasn't always, but I am.
Because you're tall and white.
The only reason I say that is like, I kind of got what they were saying about white privilege. If I walk into a bank, I'm not going to be looked at sideways when I'm asking for a business loan. And there's been a historic perspective of things, but whatever. Who cares? It just doesn't mean that anybody's going to hand you shit. You got to work for whatever. But sometimes it's people will meet you halfway a little bit. You know what I mean? But I just thought that was funny that he addressed it that way, and the whole thing. And how did I get the house in the Hamptons? I inherited it.
I have seen him. I haven't listened to him because he always seems to be yelling.
Yeah. Des does.
Really,
Des Bishop. I would love to meet him because he was here in Rochester. I know he did a couple dates at the comedy club, but then I couldn't get there when he was there. But that's a guy I would love to talk to because I think
Sure, he'll talk to you on the podcast. Give him a call.
Yeah, and he's interesting and he's funny. And I mean, when I say interesting, I think was getting in trouble in school, and so his parents sent him to boarding school in Ireland. and it's so funny to hear him say certain words. He has got a brogue on certain words, but the rest of it is like he's from Queens. So But that aside, the short thing. True?
Brogue?
True. The short thing.
Yes.
Is it? Do women put on their profile? You got to be this tall to ride this
some
ride?
Of them do. Yeah,
They
absolutely.
do?
Yeah.
Come on, like a Disney fucking theme
Yes,
park?
you gotta be this tall to ride the jackrabbit.
Wow.
Yeah. Women generally they like taller men. I see it. I see it a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
My height, I'm comfortable with my height.
you should be comfortable with who you are. Who gives a fuck? Fuck them.
Well,
They're missing out.
That's a lot of people have that problem.
Yeah, but I've also seen women who are tall who said, I only dated tall men, but I fell in love with this guy, and he's like 5'8", and she's 6 foot.
Right.
And I love that. I think that's awesome. Because you can't help who you love, in a way, right? Or who you really care
That's
about.
what love's about.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
But I thought that was so funny. I go, yeah, I guess there is a heightism thing, but you could be missing out on somebody fucking awesome.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, exactly.
Funny, kind, caring.
Well,
entertaining.
That's my point.
Hung like a donkey from Mexico.
And that's where all the height went, ladies.
Right.
That's where the height went.
Well, they say
don't go with those tall guys.
When women ask me how tall are you, I go, I'm 5'6", 5'7" with a heart on. How tall are you, Doug? I'm 5 foot and 6 inches. Forget about the 5 feet. Let's just talk about the 6 inches.
I just never. I guess I never paid attention to it because it was never really an issue for me. I never even thought about height. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like, this is the thing, is like a lot of times I think that even people who, I would say this, I will say this.
I'd probably say height and weight, definitely first two. Obviously, the first couple things you see.
Yes.
You know?
Right. You see. Exactly.
And you can do something about your weight.
Yeah.
And a few years ago, you can do something about your height. They
Do you want to fucking stretch your legs and your bones?
No, they put they put a rod in your shins.
Yeah.
And it connects, and you twist it, and you can go up a quarter of an inch. And I originated in Japan. I saw this years ago, and it costs $80,000.
Yeah, why?
And the guy was clicking his foot on TV, and because the shaft, pardon the expression, will lengthen, and then the calcium will grow around it. And people have grown. I think up at 4 inches, 2 to 3 inches, up to 4. You know, and I'm 5'6".
Sounds painful.
Well, it is painful.
Yeah,
but maybe a year, and you have that extra height. You have that extra,
extra what?
Extra height.
Now your veins got to go longer. Like everything
moves
out.
around. I'll tell you something. I wasn't going to tell you.
Ooh, I love when this happens. Here it comes. What'd you do?
As I buy a lot of gifts on Amazon for my breast cancer fundraisers.
Yeah.
I go, you know what? Lifts.
No.
Yeah.
No.
They're home.
You bought them?
Yeah. I never wear them though.
What the fuck?
They were like $3, if that. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I'll buy.
Beep, beep, beep. What's that? It's
That's
Doug's
backing up.
I know. He's got his lifts on. He's coming on the lift.
That doesn't make sense.
It does. Like a car lift. You're lifting.
No,
your whole back end.
The beeping is backing up.
I
not
know.
lifting.
You're backing onto the lift.
That's a stretch.
Right.
But okay.
But you're sliding
So
them into
anyways,
your
I have
shoes
them, and they don't really fit in the shoe. They're a little too thin, so you don't get a good lock in there. But
they slip.
They slip.
Throughout the night. I thought you were taller when we started.
Well, I went out with him one night, and my buddy was smart.
You did?
My buddy was a smart ass, and I was drunk, and he took one of them out. So I was like 5'6" on one side and 5'8" on the other. It's just like I'm trying to do the cha-cha with her, and I kept leaning to the right. And I couldn't figure out why.
Oh God!
I'm like, thanks, Mark.
I know that's not true. I know that's not true, but that's so funny. How many inches did they give you?
I think it was. I could only handle 1.5. You can go up to.
That's where you ask somebody to back out. And that's where the beeping came in. Back out. You're 2 inches in.
I'll bring him in. I'll wear him next time.
I'll
try to remember.
I'm so proud of you.
Well, a lot of short people, I think they wish they were a little taller. And that was an impossible question. I think it was 78% of people said if they could change this one thing about themselves, it would be this, and it was height. It's not eye color, hair color, weight, beat weight. But
wow,
yeah, a 5'6", 5'8" would be.
I mean,
I think it's kind of average.
I always thought, like, I guess you're right. I guess I did it.
It's the same. I'm sorry to interrupt. It's the same with this Ozempic.
Yeah.
People are losing all this weight on it.
Sure.
You are changing your weight, but you're not changing you, and that's one thing that you have to realize. You're not going to be this super thin model, you know, and then the herd of men or women are going to come rushing, knocking on your door, wanting to fuck your brains out. You know, you got to feel good about yourself, and you're still going to be you. If you're a boring person when you're fat, you're a boring person when you're thin.
Really? That's
Yeah.
interesting that you would say that. I can't imagine what.
I mean, I'm funny now. If I was 5'8", I'd still be funny,
yes.
but I think I'd have more women listening to me.
But it's, I guess you're right. I think like my college roommate was 6'3", and I always thought maybe the coolest height to be was 6'4".
6'4".
Yeah, like playing quarterback and stuff would have been easier at that height. But I have a son who's like 6'6", 6'7", and I don't think. I mean, it's hard for him to fit in certain places, and he's just big. Like he's a big giant.
Yeah.
And then my son Jameson's like 6'2" on his way. He's 16, so he'll probably grow a couple more inches. But
I don't know how it. I mean, buying clothes is kind of hard. I got to get a 42 waist and a 29
yeah,
length.
They don't have that in Garanimals.
They don't. Not anymore. Bigger animals.
Yeah, you go into the kids section. Can I get a
Trust me, I've looked sometimes. Just
what are you looking for, sir? Toughskins? Not for me. Not for me. I have a husky son.
That's you got any lions and tigers and giraffes. I have the giraffe going up all my inseam.
I didn't.
But now you can buy everything you want online. So
yeah, sure you can.
or you got to get there the day of. They're delivering because there's usually only 142, 29-inch inseam.
Yeah. Oh.
So just go through, and sometimes you don't even find that.
So wait a second. You're
42 waist.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Yeah.
I heard it. What
And
it
a
was.
29 inseam.
Yeah, so you're almost as double the wide, the width than you are the length. Come on, I'm asking.
Just like the women I date.
All
baby.
right, okay.
That's how I roll. Me one number, you two. Not the weight though. Jesus.
Oh God, that's so funny. Oh well, I didn't realize these things, and my point with that was, I think a lot of times when people, and we have to remember, like, even as human beings, right? Somebody says something, and we
it's an easy pick on back in high school.
sure,
Yeah.
right, and and so
bullying.
Let's go with that for a second because I would say that hurts your feelings.
Yeah.
Not it did. And so I think, but like for me, who never thought really about height, you know, other than I thought 6'4" would be a nice height, but who fucking cares? And it was not like, oh, I wish I could be. It just wasn't. And anywhere else, I just,
Look at Tommy Muley.
Yes. Yes.
He get ridiculed or made fun of about his height? I mean, he's shorter than I am. What is he, 3'9"?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, he is a short guy.
He's 4 something.
He's 5 something.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
he's shrinking. He's old. Was he like 72?
68, I think. But
And he's got gray hair.
yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, my point, what you were saying with Tommy is, I don't know. I'm sure it was, but Tommy was so brutal with his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
He could just fucking, he would find the flaw and just go.
Yeah.
And go. And go. And so I think that became such a great defense mechanism that I'm not sure that people picked on him. And I do know that he too was sent to a military boarding school for a while, you know? So I don't know how
I've known guys that have what they call short man syndrome.
Yeah.
And whenever you say something, they've outdone it, whatever the instance is. If you were met at a bar and somebody said, this Bill Marini does a podcast. Yeah, I was going to do a podcast, but I got bored with it.
Yeah.
You know, they just one-up you no matter what it is. And that gets really, and it's just not, you know, short man syndrome. Other people do it, but
sure.
It's been called that.
Yes, it has.
You know?
Well, you got to overcompensate for
Yes,
things, right?
probably
you gotta
your small penis.
Yeah, you got to overcompensate.
Yeah.
And
they brag about their guns, the biggest truck they have, what they're making. I'm like, I don't fucking care.
Hey, you got a big truck? You got a pole vault to get in that thing, buddy?
How many phone books does it take to drive that thing?
All right.
You really got to hand it to short people, though.
Why?
Mostly because they can't reach it. They can't reach it.
Hey, Stretch, you mind getting that for me? How tall is Stretch? 5'10". What the fuck? What I was going to say is I think a lot of times, that obviously picking on somebody for a flaw, but I think a lot of times if you are like Des Bishop and you're like, yeah, I got it. I didn't have a hard life. I got in, or even me, I got in places that you sometimes aren't even aware that there's people dealing with shit from other people. Like you're just not aware of it because you're not dealing with it and you don't even experience it.
Well, obviously, the first thing that you notice about somebody is how they're dressing.
Sure.
What is it? You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. And then how they talk.
Yeah.
And they hold themselves.
Yeah.
And if you're not doing all that, don't blame me for how people are looking at you.
Right.
Because I'm going to look at you the same way. It may be different from everybody else. They're like, well, you got to get to know them. No, I don't.
Well, yeah, and I think I hear you because I grew up in a house with a dad who would put on a suit to get the fucking mail. You know what I mean? He just that was him, and he was always like he would iron a shirt before church, and he wore suits when he was a teacher every day. I look at how I'm dressed. Yeah,
when I come here, just because I try not to wear the same shirt for all the pictures I do. But even that is putting a little effort into your appearance.
That's right.
Oh, you've done your 1,000th show,
little.
Right? I saw.
We didn't do it anywhere, but yeah, there's over 1,000
Oh,
episodes.
okay. I thought it was something.
No, we didn't do it.
Because I got to put, I have a ton of pictures. I have over 100 pictures of us, selfies.
We should.
I got to put it on a thumb drive and then put it to music.
What song are you going to play?
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
He needs lifts.
Like, love lifts us up
where we belong at 5'11".
Thunderstruck, maybe?
I don't care what you put, but you do whatever you want.
I'll give it to your producer, and they can.
Oh, Alex, yeah.
Yeah.
She does a great job. She spelled Banks wrong. No, she didn't. It was my fault.
Spelled Banks wrong?
No. It was something completely different. Nothing I talked about. What I was trying to say is that I think that a lot of times we walk around with blind spots, not aware that other people aren't able to have the same access. And to your point, I guess we do. I always say when people go, well, you shouldn't judge. I'm going to say this.
So we do.
Yeah, I know it is.
Especially in today's world.
Right.
Just driving home, there's going to be 5 idiots I'm going to be yelling at.
But I would say...
I judged those first 2 people today. I told them off air before I got here. I'm at Delta Sonic. Somebody's cleaning their car.
Yeah.
Music is blazing. It was very offensive, using swear words and the N-word, and I didn't appreciate it. And I'm just like, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Not that it matters of time. I'm just like, you can't... He's in the car cleaning. You can turn it down for anybody else listening.
Yeah.
Or kids.
Sure.
And then I went to Tim Hortons, and this young, beautiful woman in her 20s... Yeah. That'll be $7.75. She had more metal in her face
than there was in the change drawer.
Yes, I'm just like and that's your choice.
Yes,
but I just think you're so beautiful. Give it a chance. Some of these kids want attention so early. Give it a chance. Get in your 30s, develop. You still don't know what you like in life, really.
Well,
and where's the guidance? And now that's wrong too, because some parents have a ton of tattoos from 40 years ago, and they're like, hey. I did it when I was your age. You go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, that's where, like, as things evolve and change, I would always, like, I just am a curious person, and I like being around people. I like most people. I sometimes need to recharge and be alone, but I find it interesting, right? I find it interesting. Yeah. I find it interesting that this is, and maybe you're right. Maybe it's like a way to get attention. Maybe it's something that felt good and you'll kind of like it.
Yep, that too.
People, maybe it's a conversation. I don't know.
And I'll probably never see her again.
Right. And I don't, but you're right. What my point was with judging is I would always say, like, my mom is a very open person. But if my mom was walking down a street in New York City at 11 o'clock to go back to her hotel after whatever, and she was by herself, and a group of young men were coming toward her, hooting and hollering and doing all this, and she crossed the street to the other side. Is she doing that because they're what?
A group of guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why. And so I think that judgment in and of itself isn't necessarily bad. None of us want to be judged in a certain way.
Right.
But at the same time, I go, it's kind of animal instinct, and it's a safety mechanism for you. And so that's okay. And I think it's okay to sometimes judge some people and go, that's not a person for me. I think having the childhood trauma I had made me really good at reading people later in life. Like just seeing things and going, man, this is creeping me out here. There's something fucking going on. I'll never forget, there was a story that I think I told it on the radio, and people were very hurt, so I'm not going to say it again. But the point was, something was going on, and I was with someone, and I said, this is creepy. And they're like, oh, stop, you're being ridiculous. And within 20 minutes, they're running back, crying with mascara coming down their face, going, we got to go, and we got to go now. And I was like, I just could tell that this was something that was uncomfortable. Like, it was making me uncomfortable. And yet there was no one specific thing that I could go, that is making me uncomfortable. Or if I did say, that is making me uncomfortable, they would go, the person I was with would say, oh, stop, you're being so uptight or whatever. And I don't think I'm uptight, but then the fucking time changed. I was judging. And guess what? I was right. But that's my point. So it's not necessarily bad. And by the way, everybody's fucking doing it. Everybody's fucking doing it. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
One point or another.
So if we even say someone of a different shade, they're judging you too for their own safety or for their own thing. Is this person going to treat me like I'm a fucking piece of shit from the street, or how are they going to look at me? Well, we all do it. Mm-hmm. And I don't know that that's necessarily wrong.
If somebody comes in a bad mood, who are they going to yell at first? You or me? Me, because I'm shorter.
I don't know. I probably got. I got so much shit. My old man. To say this, like, my old man toughened me up. I remember. I mean, there were things that really kind of cut deep when I was a kid and all. But he said things to me like, I have to go. For example, this is true. Now imagine if your dad said this to you. I'm honestly curious, when you stop laughing. Okay. I just wonder what it would make you feel like. I had so many moles and things like around my body. It sounds so sexy, right? And then as I got older, somebody's like, you should really go to a dermatologist. And I'm glad I did. I've had many removed. Like, I feel like a ship that they scrape barnacles off of every once in a while. I remember being a kid and I had my shirt off. And I think at the time I was working out a lot. And someone's like, my God, you got to, like, I think it was maybe an aunt or something. She's like, wow, you've really got yourself in incredible shape. My father goes, you look like you stood behind a screen door and someone threw shit at you. Now, someone just gave you a compliment and your old man says that. Where are you going?
Yeah.
Right?
Why? Yeah.
Okay.
How did he come up with that one?
I don't know. It fucking made me laugh because I go, that's really funny. I got it. I mean, I knew it. I got the whole, I could picture it in my mind, and I started laughing myself. But then I go,
were you self-conscious about your moles? So,
yeah.
And if he knew that,
he didn't know. I could never talk about these things with these people. They were my parents.
Wait, you can't talk about things with your dad?
No.
You talk about things with my dad all the time.
Because he's not my dad.
Right. Exactly. Are you listening?
But my point being that those things were, like, if I tell that to certain people, they're like, your dad said what? I go, oh, yeah, my dad would help me with homework. And then he would start singing, you are so stupid and I am so smart. And I've told that a million times. But my point is that, like, later in life, I'll tell you what will toughen people up. If you really, really want to know what's going to toughen them up, I think, go work on a construction site. Go even work for a private contractor building houses, right? Get a guy who is an experienced carpenter and knows what he's doing. He could frame a house in a fucking day by himself only because now we got a nail gun, right? And just
right.
But you don't know much about this. They don't have a bedside manner.
No.
They don't. But they're about getting the job done and doing it right. And so
they don't care about your feelings.
Right. but it's about business. And I feel like sometimes, and this is a hard thing, but this is where I think like you're not the job you do, you're the person you are. Be a good person. If someone's going to yell at you and you don't like that, I guess you could say, all right, could you just fucking slow down? I'm learning. But that would be me. I would say that. Other than that, I mean, I'll never forget. I'm 15 years old. They're building prefab condos in Rhinebeck, New York. I bicycle probably I'm going to say it was 6 miles from where I lived, or maybe 7. I would bicycle over, and then my job was, by the end of the summer, they had me helping out with some framing, drywall, because it was all, the prefab would come in, and some of the walls didn't have the interior drywall. And, but they had me like sweeping up and cleaning up. They put me on a roof at 15 to sweep off the sawdust before the guys laid the tar paper down.
All before OSHA, right?
Oh, fucking yeah. And I'm up there, and they're like 2 stories tall. So what are you, 20, maybe 30 feet because of an attic and stuff? About that. I mean, 2 stories is going to be 20 feet, but I think...
Stories 10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm thinking like, all right, but you're up there. I look over the edge and I go, oh, fuck. And then I look down, and the only thing to brace, if you slipped on the sawdust, which is why I'm up there to get rid of it, is a 2x4 on the edge. Like, that's going to stop any one of these fat fucks that are coming up there. There's no fucking way. There's no belt, there's no harness, and there's no anything. All kinds of noise going on because you got, they're excavating for the next things. They're pouring concrete for the basement, the foundation and shit. And I'm up on the roof and I'm sweeping. And I remember this guy comes up and he goes, hey. Now, he goes, let me show you. And it's doing it like real fast. So it's coming off. Because I'm like sweeping it down, then sweeping it off, sweeping it down, then sweeping it off. You know what I mean? I didn't know. 15. And he goes, it's so loud. I thought he said, is that a good trick? That's what I thought he said. Uh-huh. So I go, yeah, I got it. And he goes, you think I'm a prick? He said, do you think I'm a prick? Because I must have looked dazed and confused. I was more a little nervous as I'm up on this roof, and they're telling me we don't want the guys to slip. And I'm like, you're sending me up there? And I went up. I did it. I did the whole roof. It was fine. Good. But at the same time, whatever that guy said didn't really fucking penetrate, because I went home and was told I was stupid and I looked like I stood behind a screen door and someone threw shit at me. And it just was like, to me, it was not crushing me. It was about, you're not doing it right, so let me just show you. Right. And I really honestly thought the man said, is this a good trick? Is that a good trick?
And he said, do I look like a prick?
He said, do you think I'm a prick?
Oh, do you think I'm a prick?
I didn't know that. Right. I honestly got it. It was so fucking loud. And they all had, by the way, ear covering, some of them. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, they did back then?
One of the guys, because he was like, had a hearing thing.
Yeah.
Other guys, the Walkman.
Yeah.
And one guy would get...
I mean, now you got the Nerf, the inserts in your ear and...
the earbuds?
Yeah.
The earbuds? Yeah, I love those, by the way.
And the headphones and...
Yeah. I love the earbuds. A lot of people like it, but I like the earbuds. I do all my phone calls and shit on there. I can walk around, wash my dishes, do my laundry. It's awesome. But I don't know if we've lost it. That brings me to this. I saw another thing, and I will play this for you because you and I were brought up in a time where Looney Tunes was entertainment.
Yes.
Remember Looney Tunes? Mm-hmm. And you probably liked Looney Tunes. I certainly
love Looney Tunes.
Yeah, and by the way, when I was in Park City, Utah, and there was a waitress that worked with me from France, and then she introduced me to another woman from France, and the waitress kept trying to flirt with me, but I was really more interested in her blonde little friend from France, who I did eventually take on a date. I got a date with her.
Did you nail her?
No. I also didn't.
Too short?
No. No, she was kind of uptight, but I had a really good time with her. I just liked her, but my whole entree in was pretending to be Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, I love the Pepe Le Pew.
I would always go, hello, my French friends.
Hello, where are you, my desert flower?
Now, I
am the kissy and you're the kisses.
I don't know if I know who this comic is, but goddamn, Doug, I laughed so fucking hard. I laughed hard today watching this because I go, wow, so true. Never even thought about it. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't be aware of this stuff. I just wonder if it's like.
Oh wait, Pepe Le Pew. We had to get rid of him a few years ago, right? Because he was.
Well, I don't know if he's still around or not. I really don't know. Did he? Did they?
Yeah.
Did they put him in?
I think it was a Me Too movement.
Oh, it could be
because he was always on the cat with a white stripe down the back. And,
it could be.
You know.
Yeah, because he would.
But now transgender's okay, so maybe he's back.
Hang on. Here we go.
For my kids recently, that show has not aged well.
Talking about Looney Tunes.
All right, honey, let's meet this cast of characters. First off, we have a pig. His name's Porky. And his thing is he has a speech impediment.
It's like, it made me laugh.
Yes, I think I've seen this
He goes,
guy.
what? I go, yeah, he has a hard time communicating with his peers, and therefore he has really low self-esteem. Okay, you don't like that? Well, check it out. There's this mouse, and he's Mexican. She goes, I don't get it. How's that funny? I go, how's that not funny? You heard what I said, right? Mexican mouse? Okay, you don't like that? Well, check it out. There's this skunk.
This is it. This is Pepe.
She goes, what's he doing? I go, he holds women against their will.
And I'm laughing because, like, we didn't even think about it.
No, of course not.
And all the other characters, what they're doing is they're trying to kill one another. You know how in your shows they're all friends? They're not in these ones. They're trying to murder one another. There's this coyote who wants to kill this bird. There's this cat who wants to kill this other bird. Both that cat and that bird also have speech impediments, by the way. If you don't like any of that, here comes the headliner, the main character. You ready to see? There's this bunny, and there's this hunter who, you guessed it, also has a speech impediment. There's like 8 disabilities. They're all hilarious. And this hunter wants to kill the bunny, except for when the bunny puts on women's clothes.
Right, yeah.
And now he does not want to kill the bunny. No, he is sexually attracted to the bunny. No, sweetheart, you want to turn on Bluey and learn about empathy? Okay, let's do that.
That guy's name is Dustin Nickerson. I've never met or heard Dustin before, but that made me laugh, and it made me think, I understand all the things that are being said, but
not only said, but now I can put it on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat.
Yeah.
You're getting your 30-second opinion out there.
Yeah. I mean, when I think that's very funny. It is sort of surprising, right? In the world we live today. I don't think, like, you know, it was funny to watch even my kids grow up more tolerant. I think I told a story with Kevin Muir brought his son in, Tyler, who we played golf with, and another guy. And I talked about in college thinking that somebody's mom was so hot, and then go over stiff in the cushion, and they didn't even. I was expecting them to laugh. I thought that was pretty clever and funny. They were like, "You did what?"
I've seen videos of that with the algorithm that your phone hears.
Yeah,
and then I'll be flipping through reels on Facebook, and there'll be an old lady gets up, and this guy walk over.
No.
Yes.
Stop.
Yes.
That's funny.
Next time it's funny because you say it.
It's funny, right? But
it reminds me of you.
Yeah, okay. But I did that in college thinking it was very funny, but
the kids didn't get it?
They didn't like it. They got it. They're just like, they didn't think it was funny. They didn't even think it was even amusing. And like, because
times change with humor.
You don't have a hot mom. Well, everything changes and it evolves and it's just joking. It's a joke. But I think that I can't say that that was necessarily better, right? Because I mean, my mom was a speech pathologist. She did private therapy. I found some tapes where she was trying to work with somebody, and it was somebody I knew, and I wanted to play them over the loudspeaker at school. So what the
fuck is wrong with you?
I tried so hard, but I couldn't get it to work. But imagine, but here's the point. There are so many things that if I think of what I did and I laugh, and then I go, if my kids did that, I'd want to, forgive me, but choke them. I'd be so angry and embarrassed. And,
absolutely.
And I think
just a few things that I know.
And the people that get, the people that are on the other end of that, the receiving end of that, are really you know what I mean? That hurts. It fucking hurts. And we don't acknowledge that. And I think that's where I think we're evolving a little bit, but not so much for guys. Leading the charge is women. Maybe it's gone too soft, and somewhere people always go soft. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but I do think like you can still be a man and not be
what bothers me is adults. I mean, especially over 40, majorly over 50, that do stupid, fucked up shit and don't think about it.
Like what?
I'll give you an example. A few years ago, I had my breast cancer thing, which is also coming up, and the golf boards on the course, the sponsorship boards.
Yeah.
Well, somebody wrote on 2 or 3 of them, "Bills suck, this sucks," something like that.
Oh my gosh!
And I'm like, who the fuck would do this? All my hard work.
Yeah.
And I eventually
somebody
found out
who was drunk and not thinking.
But I mean,
did you say something?
I found out who it was.
And what did you say? I'm so. Come on,
He's like, I was just fooling around. I'm like, why would you fucking fool around?
Yeah.
This is for women with breast cancer.
Yeah. Sure.
Now I have to reorder these boards to give them to the person so they can hang them or put them on. I go, I just don't get it. You know, you want to be screwy. I mean, I guess I would give leeway up to 30, maybe 25 years old. You want to be young, dumb, and do stupid shit, get in fights, or you think this prank is funny. But sooner or later, you got to be
never grow up. We just grow old. You realize that. And the other thing is alcohol.
Oh, they make the best decisions in the world.
Absolutely.
Yes.
There's
no stupid story ever started with, hey, let's go get a salad.
It's so fucking true, right? That is true.
Yeah.
That's true. Tell me more about the breast cancer. So are there any, it may be sold out, but talk about it anyway.
Well, for golf, I'm sold out.
Yeah.
I can always use sponsors.
Okay.
It starts at $100.
Yeah.
You can find me on Facebook under Doug Phelps. You will see me mixing a Bloody Mary.
Okay.
I was at Ridgemont Country Club.
Yes, when we did the date. Yes.
From Connery's.
Yes. He's going to Italy today.
And give me a call or a text, 355-9508.
Okay. Yep.
And give me a logo. It can be for your company, your family, somebody that's passed, your fur babies, anything and everything, or if you just want to support.
Yeah.
So I did I'm dog sitting this week, starting today till next Tuesday.
Okay.
So this week, I got all the raffle bags done for all my prizes.
Mm-hmm.
You want to take a guess how many I got?
I'm going to think you probably have 325.
No, it's over 100 though.
Over 100.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And putting those things together is a lot.
And then I was at Restaurant Depot today. I was just texting somebody about everything I need for Bloody Marys because I forget little stuff that you need. Horseradish, extra seasoning, beer, wine, eggs. I got to make eggs.
Yeah, baby. The deviled eggs are back.
140 deviled eggs.
140 deviled eggs.
Maybe
how many,
even more.
Now, how many fucking Jell-O shots? And this is why people are writing on your signs, because you encourage the drinking. You're fucking making, hey, I got everything you want.
You know how many Jell-O shots you have to eat to get hammered?
It's just
not a drunk fest.
Let me just say
the drunk
this.
fest comes later in the bar.
All right, okay, I got it.
But have a nice buzz, have fun.
Who knows if some guy gets a good buzz, right?
Right.
He might have got the strong. You can't tell me that it's evenly proportioned and poured in every Jell-O shot.
Absolutely.
Get the flip out of here.
I mix it.
What are you, Fauci?
Huh?
Then out there making.
Hell no, I'm not.
I'm teasing. I know you made a comment about Fauci before. I just
500 Jell-O shots.
It's a lot.
Most ever done, I think, was 700.
That's a lot.
I lose track.
Yeah.
But we're obviously adding more pudding shots.
Oh.
Have you had my pudding shots yet?
That sounds disgusting.
Oh, they're
just
delicious.
the way you said that.
Pudding?
Yeah. No, like
pudding in your mouth?
The way you said it. Hey, have you ever had my
You
pudding
ever had
shot?
my pudding shot?
Oh, bend over.
I was introduced.
And I will too.
I was introduced to this last summer, and then I've been making them. And it started. I was at a dollar store getting something, and they had vanilla shake pudding. Yes, and you mix that with a cup of milk and a cup of vanilla vodka. Then you add.
You got it at the dollar store. You know what else you can get at the dollar store?
The clap.
Gout for free. Comes with the vanilla shake.
So you mix in Cool Whip. I'll mix it up. Then you put it in a big freeze bag.
So fucking healthy.
Oh,
Oh my
They're delicious. And then for me, I do a little extra, as you know, and I grate Oreo cookie on top.
Oh my God!
Fantastic.
How many fucking calories per one of these?
Who cares?
All right,
She doesn't care if she's eating them.
We're gonna call it the gout.
If she's putting shots, she's putting out. The gout about town. You don't get gout from putting shots.
Oh yes, you do. It's all the sugar.
No,
it's the sugar.
Who told you that? Gout isn't sugar.
Well, it's calcium. Where the fuck do you think it comes from? What crystallizes? What do you think crystallizes?
The seafood.
Okay. All right.
The salt water from the seafood.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey.
Dr. Moran.
That's why we're not finding diamonds in the bottom of the ocean necessarily. I got it. I would just be careful.
There's no coal in the ocean.
I know. But anyway.
I have vanilla shake, I have Milky Way, and I have Snickers.
It's like the fucking ice cream man
they are
pulled up your street. Of course they are. And then everybody.
They're delicious.
But it's the gateway to the rest of the drinking that makes people write on your signs. That's what I'm saying.
It was just one person. I have 144. But that one person.
All it takes is one bad apple to spoil the bunch.
You're right.
Yeah.
And that is true.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we got to get a big barrel and get these fucking apples out of here. They're terrible.
Well, so you can support that. And then I know in October you have another thing.
Yes, part 2. Bowling.
Yeah. And that people.
That's already filling up. You got to ask the teams beforehand that were there last year.
Sure. Yep.
They're coming back. But this year I'm really going to post people making baskets. Now, for the raffle prizes for golf, shirts, skorts, booze, balls, hats, golf-related stuff. Just pick it up and go. But bowling has always been nice big baskets, either wine basket or lotto basket. So I'm going to push, if you want to donate a nice whatever you come up with.
Sure.
Maybe we'll have a little contest, or I'd like to show them all off on Facebook. I think that'd be really cool.
That'd be very good.
Yeah.
All right. I know you have a heart out. I have a heart out as well.
I got a hard on for you,
Well,
buddy.
no.
225.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got to play that number. Hey, I got kicked out of church last week.
Really? Why?
Well, I was I was making the statement that Jesus had a lisp, and they kicked me out, and it was really a smack in the face.
God, I couldn't find it fast enough. For Dougie Fresh! Woo! I'm Bill Moran. By the way, this is on Friday, the kickoff to the Hoochie-Nanny. There are some tickets still available. People have been asking me. I can't respond to people on Facebook. It's asking me to verify, and they want me to upload some form of ID, my passport, my license.
You're fucking nuts.
And I'm not doing it.
No.
But I can't. It won't let me respond to anybody. So I can't respond to anybody on my Facebook.
How'd the music thing go last Friday? Good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Got to grow?
We had a nice little, nice event. They would love us to come back sometime. I don't know. It was a test balloon, as I like to say. See how it would go. But yeah, it was pretty good. So I don't know how to respond to people, but I don't have tickets for anybody, and I'm not trying to be mean. I have tickets for people who are in the podcast, but that's all I got. And even that, I'm trying to manipulate a little bit better than I should, probably. All right, I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you next time.
They wouldn't let us in, and now we landed in Memphis like original sin. Elvis Presley Boulevard to the Graceland gates.
Ready to start a podcast? Bill Moran Productions is ready for you. Simply go to BillMoranProductions.com and fill out our Contact Us form. Or call us anytime. 585-206-8866. Your voice, your story. Bill Moran Productions handles the rest.